Hi, hello everyone. My name is Ju. Hope you all are doing well. In this video, we'll be discussing questions very similar to Azure AI-102 certification. We'll walk through the question, discuss each and every options in detail, and figure out the correct answer. So if you're preparing for AI-102 certification, feel free to watch the videos in this series. Now, a basic knowledge of Azure AI services will be helpful for you to understand these questions better. Now, the link to the training which I watched to prepare for the certification will be given in the description box below. This training was very helpful for me and it helped me to pass the exam in the very first attempt. I would highly recommend this training if you're preparing for Azure AI-102 certification. Now, to the format of the question. You have to choose the most appropriate feature of the service to fulfill the requirement stated in the question. You are planning to create a word cloud based on the reviews of a company's products. Which text analytics REST API endpoint should you use? Options: entities recognition general, sentiment entity/recognition/PII, then key phrases. Now let us break down the question. So we have to use the text analytics REST API. From that we can understand the service is Azure AI language because language is used for text analysis. Now what we have to do with it? We have to create a word cloud based on the reviews of a company's products. So it is a word cloud which should include the important words from the reviews. That is what the requirement is. Now the given options are entities recognition/general, sentiment, PII, and key phrases. Now let us get into the documentation. Now what is Azure AI language service? So it is a natural language processing service used to analyze text. It offers various features. So let us have a look at our options. One is PII. One of our options is personal identifiable information detection. So what it is, if you're providing a text, the model will be able to identify personal information from the given text. For example, it can identify the name, phone number, address, all those details from the given text. That is what is PII detection is. Now the next option is sentiment analysis. So what is it? If you provide a text, it will be able to identify the sentiment of the text, whether it is positive, neutral, or negative. Now next is key phrase extraction. So what does it? So if we provide a text, it can extract the most important keywords from the given text. So this is a text, there might be like 5 to 6 lines in the text. So it will just detect the key phrases or keywords present in this text and give those words. So these are the extracted key phrases from this paragraph of text. So these are the main words present in this paragraph. So that is what is key phrase extraction. Now let us get back into the question. Now what we have to do is to create a word cloud based on the reviews. So it is a word cloud. So what is the feature to extract keywords present in the text? That is key phrase extraction. So the correct answer is key phrases of the text analytics REST API. PII is for personal identifiable information detection. Sentiment is for analyzing the sentiment of the given text, and thus general, we didn't see such a feature general in the option. So the correct answer is key phrases. Now to the next question. To build a multilingual chatbot that sends different responses for positive and negative messages, which two language service APIs should you use? The options are linked entities from a well-known knowledge base, named entity recognition, PII recognition, detect language, sentiment analysis. Now let us break down the question. So the question states it is a multilingual chatbot. Now it sends different response for positive and negative messages. Which two Azure language service APIs should you use? So there are two correct answers. So one is the chatbot should be able to identify the language of the output. So it's a multilingual chatbot and it has to identify the language and send different response based on what? Whether the message is positive or negative. So it has to identify the sentiment of the message. Now let us get back into the options. So there are 5 options provided. So if we go into the documentation, Azure AI language is a natural language processing service offered by Azure and is used for understanding and analyzing text. So the available features of language service are: one is named entity recognition, then there is personal health data information detection for identifying personal data from the input text. It can identify address, number, email, etc. from the given text. Next is language detection. So it can detect language from the given text from a wide range of language. Now there is sentiment analysis. So it can help you to understand public perception of your brand or topic. This can analyze text to identify positive and negative sentiment. So that is what is sentiment analysis. Can identify positive or negative sentiment from the given text. Language detection is for detecting language. Now named entity recognition will identify different entities present in the text. So if we give the text, it can identify various entities like location, person, event, date, etc. from the given text. Now let us get back into the documentation. Now, what are the correct options? So since it is a multilingual chatbot and it has to understand different languages and detect languages, the first option is option D, detect language. Next is it has to identify whether the messages are positive or negative. For that, we have to use the sentiment analysis feature. So the correct answer is option D and option E. Now, what did we learn from this video? We learned various features of Azure AI language service and what are each features used for. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Thank you.